Most people don't think twice about external storage until they're staring at a spinning loading wheel in the middle of a massive file transfer. That is exactly where this little gray drive from SSK tries to step in. It is compact, it feels solid in the hand, and it promises those snappy 1050 megabyte per second speeds that have become the gold standard for portable drives lately. Now here is the thing about these drives. You see that 1 terabyte label on the box, but once you plug it into a Windows machine, you are going to see something closer to 931 gigabytes. It is not a defect or a scam, it is just how the math works between different operating systems. It is a bit of a reality check if you are expecting every single byte to show up, but it is standard for the industry. What really matters is how it handles the heavy lifting. Because it uses SLC caching, it stays remarkably quick for most daily tasks. If you are moving a few gigabytes of photos or a handful of documents, it just flies. It is only when you start pushing massive files over 250 gigabytes that you might notice the drive catching its breath, but for the vast majority of users, that is never going to be an issue. The inclusion of both USB-C and USB-A cables right in the box is a nice touch, especially since it means you can jump between a modern MacBook, an iPhone 15 or 16, and an older desktop without hunting for adapters. It is one of those small details that makes a product feel like it was actually designed for real people. The LED indicator is another one of those subtle features that sounds minor until you are actually using it. It gives you that instant visual confirmation that the drive is doing its job, which is surprisingly reassuring when you are waiting on a progress bar. It also has SMART monitoring and trim support built in, which is basically the drive looking after its own health behind the scenes to make sure it doesn't get sluggish over time. If there is a downside, it is that the finish is a bit of a fingerprint magnet, and while it is portable, it doesn't have that rugged, rubberized armor you see on some of the more expensive, outdoor-focused drives. It is definitely more of a desk and bag companion than something you would want to drop on concrete. But honestly, for the price and the performance, it hits a really sweet spot. It is fast, it is reliable, and it doesn't try to overcomplicate things. If you need a dependable way to carry your digital life around without breaking the bank, this is a solid contender that gets the job done without any fuss.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.